Welcome to Lesson 8 of our 12-part drawing series with 3 angels for kids. Today we'll be drawing a great blue heron, and you should have watched our YouTube video, How to Open and Close the Sabbath. And we're drawing this great blue heron because recently I was enjoying the Sabbath just as the sun went down at a beautiful beach near where I live, and I saw this beautiful great blue heron in the water. But you'll learn all about that in our video, How to Open and Close the Sabbath. So as you think about the beauties in God's world, remember that He created this day for us to enjoy and to remember that He is our Creator. So now enjoy drawing the great blue heron. Start by making an ellipse a little more than halfway across the paper towards the top, and that will be the heron's head. Now we're making a straight line, diagonally, actually, a diagonal line for the beak and another one at the bottom. So you have the head, you have the beak. Now we're going to make his neck, and remember his neck curves around. So I'll give you a little time to catch up here. Okay. So the back part of the neck, and this is going to work now, the back part of the neck looks like a J. Now we're going up, down, and around. So there's the body is kind of like another big ellipse, another big kind of a flattened circle, right? Another one is going to be his tail feathers, and now we're coming down from the neck and making these feathers here. We've got the basic shapes of the body going on. Catching up? All right. And I'm just erasing a little bit here. You'll be surprised. This will come out nice. You can erase the lines that you did to make the basic shapes. And that's one way you can draw, is just make your shapes and then erase part of them. So you have the basic parts of the bird, you've got the head, the beak, the neck. We're doing the legs now. Come down at an angle. Just like us, we have knees, right? Our legs need to bend. Well, God used what we call economy of design. He made the same kinds of things for all creatures. So we're not the only ones that have bendable legs. So we're going to make his knees, if we can call them that, now. Then down, down again. All right, and now we will make his feet with his little, can we say claws on here? Okay, so you've got that one leg ready with the foot on it. You're doing okay. Now we're making the other one down diagonally again, diagonally again. Getting the basic shapes here. Again, the knee. Now this one is kind of going forward a little bit. The other one was kind of curving back, but we want our great blue heron to look like he's kind of walking. So I'm making the front leg kind of going forward, and he's kind of leaning on his back leg a little bit. We'll make these little, what I'm calling claws here. I don't know if they're claws, feet, whatever you want to call them. Now the eye, put the eye in, and again, leave a little glint in that eye. Now we got to close up the beak. Getting to the details now, the line down the middle of the beak. Starting to look like something, isn't it? Now, a lot of times you see the great blue heron, he's got his hair might be a little messed up. He's got his feathers on the back of his head here. And now I'm putting in some of the color. We have some dark black on our great blue. I'm fortunate because I see these great blues a lot where I live. Now I'm coloring in the beak here, so I hope you're following along, and while I'm coloring, you can kind of finish up your drawing if you're not quite caught up. I'm putting some orange into the beak in the little part at the top there. And again, first angel tells us to worship God because He's the creator of everything, and there are so many beautiful things to see. I'm going to fill in a little bit here to make more of a suggestion of feathers. A few curvy lines here, and then coloring in my great blue heron. He's got some gray in him. He's got some different colors. He certainly has some blue in him. That's where he gets his name. And he looks very different, when he stretches his neck out or when he scrunches his neck down. He almost looks like a different kind of a bird. God made him very interesting. Coloring in some yellow here on the legs, now some blue in the feathers. I like that color of blue. It's just kind of matches up nicely with the gray. Putting a few more feathers on the tail here, adding some lines, Sometimes at the end you can add some detail that makes it look a little more realistic. So I'm putting some thinner lines in here, but this is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So just darken up a few areas, add whatever you want, and I think you're finished. Remember, whenever you look at God's creation, they show God's love.